Women can take down an entire society by being promiscuous. We've got a really good email today. That's not the title of his email, but that was a line in the email that really stuck with me. I thought it would make a great title. Let's jump into this. He says, Dev, I work in a very large company in Connecticut that is on the New York Stock Exchange. And the male coworkers, from blue-collar line workers to upper management, constantly joke about the amount of female coworkers cheating on their husbands or LTR boyfriends, long-term relationship boyfriends, with male coworkers. It is at the point where every employee was sent a mass email saying any coworkers dating or in relationships outside of work must disclose relationship info to human resources within 15 days. If I had to guess, 60 to 70% of the women are cheating, and that is just at my place of employment between coworkers. What does this have to do with your video? Women can take down an entire society by being promiscuous, making everyone unhappy because the men will have nothing to fight for and protect anymore, and the society collapses. Once men stop protecting and caring about promiscuous women, society falls every time. This is where we are. This is where the USA is heading right now. Excuse me. If you feel this is YouTube worthy for your channel, I have no problem you reading this email on your YouTube channel. God bless, brother. I'm not going to use his name because I don't want to give too much of his personal info, being that he already talked about what state he's in and the specific work he's in. The cheating coworker one is a little bit tough to me because no matter how you discuss this issue, you always get kind of like two camps of people. You get the people that say women can't control themselves, they're too promiscuous, hypergamy, they shouldn't be in the workforce. And then you get the other camp of people that say, that's a myth, women are as loyal, if not more loyal than men. This is what I hear all the time. Here's the problem, though. Here's the problem with all of this. It's not so much the fact that women today are more promiscuous or as promiscuous, or it's always been an issue. Going back to what I've said many times, my biggest issue with the female cheating epidemic is maybe acceptance isn't the right word, but let me put it this way. Most women today that you talk to or that you see that I've seen, they have this real narcissistic arrogance about them when it comes to their relationship. Like they really, really feel like they are such a prize, they should be allowed to do whatever they want because the boyfriend or the husband should just be grateful that they are even with them. Also, along with that, they don't really fear the repercussions of cheating as much anymore. At least a lot of the ones that I've seen and talked to, they don't fear the repercussions of cheating anymore because they really don't feel them. Most women today that I've talked to, they feel like, because maybe this is true, they have so many options, they don't care. They don't seem to have the feeling of loss sink in. No matter what they do, that feeling of loss doesn't seem to sink in when you just have this plethora of men that are just waiting in subservient order to try to be the next one up. So a lot of women they're really eager to give into their temptations because they don't really feel lost when you have this many options. Again, I've said it before, the smartphone has just really done a number on dating. Because if you're a fan of like the hypergamy thing and all this, I think humans in general are like hypergamous. All humans want their best option. That's not exclusive to women. It's just not. It's not exclusive to women. Everybody wants their best option. I want my best option. I hope you do too. But women can't keep that in check anymore when you just have endless options. You know what I mean? People talk about how a lot of girls today always have this feeling of the next best thing or something better's around the corner. Well, that's because it probably is. When you have endless options coming at you. Let me use a sports analogy. Imagine you're this up-and-coming baseball player, right? Up-and-coming baseball player, and you got the Yankees that want to offer you X amount of dollars to play for them. But every 2 minutes, next one, the Mariners email you with another offer. Then the Orioles email you. Then, the Dodgers email. So it's like you keep getting all these offers. It's like You just tell the Yankees, like, I don't really want to commit to anyone yet. When the offers don't stop, it's really hard to commit. When the offers are on the table and you see what you have, you can make a decision. But when the offers never stop, it's really hard to commit because you don't know what's next. Why would you sign with the Dodgers or the Mariners or the Yankees when you keep getting offers? Next one might be a little better, a little bit worse. Maybe this one's way better. So it's like that analogy works for most women dating today, especially if they're decent looking, let alone really good looking. The offers never stop. If I was in their shoes, I would always feel like I could be missing out unless the guy absolutely knocks her socks off where she's so enamored by him. Of course she feels like something better could be around the corner because it could be. The problem is these phones, man. And this email talks about cheating in the workplace. Yeah, I get it. But I would argue, you think that's bad? Try being a bored, hot chick that has nothing to do but sit at home and watch trash TV, listen to trash music, and embrace trash on this thing. Scrolling social media, cute boys from the past, new hot guys that pop up. Now, granted, I would like to think a lot of good women can refrain from that, but the fact of the matter is a lot of them just can't. One of the big problems, like I've said 1,000 times with the smartphone, is that we've now moved the goalpost on what we consider cheating. Most of the things that people look at and just consume on an everyday basis are micro cheating at the very least, if not full-blown cheating. Talking to people you shouldn't be talking to. Well, let me be blunt. If you're in a relationship, you shouldn't be talking to anybody else, quite frankly. And to even say that, most people go today. They go, "You are crazy. Go back to the Stone Age, buddy." That's where we are now as a society. If you're a guy and you find out your girl's on Instagram chatting it up with 3 or 4 hunks, and you challenge that, you're the bad guy now. She's going to feel justified to leave you. You're insecure. How dare you fence me in? How dare you try to fence me in and stop me from chasing my potential happiness? And this isn't meant to be an attack on women necessarily. This is just what I see out here. This is what I see. The workplace cheating has always been a thing. Cheating in general has always been a thing. My biggest issue that I'm noticing, whether it's workplace or a stay-at-home mom, the smartphone has given women the amplified feeling of, I can do better. And quite frankly, a lot of them, most of the time, can. That's why we're in this big problem today. Let me be clear. They're not really doing better most of the time. It's just better seeming offers keep popping up. Most of the time, in my life's experience, people I've seen, when somebody cheats thinking they found something better, when the lust and the magic and the, I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing, that excitement wears off, they're left with something worse than what they left. And they usually regret it. In my experience, most of the time they regret it. But it's that feeling. It's that feeling of something better around the corner that is just, it's insatiable. Especially to women. I'm sorry, I'm going to say that outright. It's especially insatiable to women. And the fact that they have that at their fingertips with their smartphones, I'm surprised there's as many healthy relationships as there is. So I think you're right about the issues that come with the situation that we're in. And sadly, it feels like our society is somewhat collapsing. Now, I'm not a big fan of the doom and gloom, black pill stuff. I want to believe there's hope, because there is always hope. Even if it's not probable, it's still possible. But this is a real issue that people need to communicate about. Men need to stop feeling like they're weak for expressing concerns on the basic respect that a woman should have in a relationship. Men need to stop giving in to the gaslighting of speaking up on this stuff. Most men keep their mouths shut and put up with behavior that should not be put up with. They ignore They overlook things they shouldn't be overlooking because they're afraid of getting judged and called out, being insecure. She's going to leave you. You got to set hard boundaries, hard lines. Demand respect, because without respect, there cannot be love. A woman cannot love you if she doesn't respect you. I don't care what anybody says. Without respect, there can't be love. Respect has to be there. So, let me know what you guys think. Very interesting email. One thing I would like to see in the comments, if you guys made it this far in the video, as far as your workplace is going, your life's experience, how is the workplace cheating? Because I think it's different for everybody, but I do worry that it's a bigger problem than even I'd like to believe. So let me know down below. Until next time, guys, God bless.